everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. I am testing out a new fragrance today. It is called Melon Jasmine, and it is notes of ripe cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon, fresh cucumber, French jasmine, and cyclamen. So I'm going to be, if I remember, hopefully add titanium dioxide to my main batch so that the colors are more pale. And I'm going to use this Groovy Green from Be Scented. I have Tangerine Wow from Brambleberry, and I have this Pink Lemonade from Nurture Soap, and so kind of like honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon. And I am going to do a little bit of piping on the top, some flowers. Hopefully they look kind of like jasmine, and I think that's it. I'm trying to do this before it's a really dark, gloomy day out. And I'd like to get this done before it gets dark so that the lighting isn't too bad. Now my main batch is going to be white. And I don't have my lye solution. I'll be right back. Back. I'm only going to pipe a little bit right now because the whitish cream color is not quite ready to pipe yet. I have the green, which is a little bit brighter than I was hoping for, but I'm just going to go with it. I've got a 352 wilt and leaf tip in here and a coupler so that I can change it out to do some little buds around the flower. And I have the peach and the other peachy color in here with a 103 or 102 rose tip. And then the white is also a 102 rose tip. So I'll probably have to shut the camera off for a little bit before I can pipe the white, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of pipe the leaves now, because what I'm going to do is kind of put the flower in the bed of leaves, sort of. So I'm just going to kind of make some leaves here, and I may have to do this on the nail head, the flower. I am not sure yet. I'll have to see how it works out. Now, most jasmine are typically a white color, but I did see other colors, so I figured I'm just going to go ahead and do the peachy and the white. Now you can see that the fragrance was really yellow, so it turned the white base kind of a pretty creamy yellow color. So the flowers won't be exactly white, and there's different varieties of jasmine, so I'm just going to kind of do one that I saw that was kind of fluffy looking. Okay, I am back, and I've decided to do this on a nail head. The original flower that I piped, I ended up taking off, and I made this one. It kind of looks like a rose, but I made that one on the nail head and put it in the freezer, and just to see how that would work. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'll just do the peach color for right now because the white still is a little too liquidy to pipe. So, kind of what I did with that one, I'll probably hopefully get better as I go, but I just kind of made a little dollop in the center to kind of work on. And then I just kind of, like you would do with like a closed peony, I just kind of pipe over top of the little dollop to make kind of a closed bud in the center, like that. And then I hold my kind of flat like this, and I just kind of wiggle it a little bit to make the next row and make them stand up a little bit more. Now, the jasmine that I looked at had kind of just a round petal, but I did see some that kind of look like this, and I thought they were pretty. So, kind of like that. And then you just hold your hand back a little bit more for the next layer. And I'm gonna call that good. I think it looks pretty. It kind of looks like a carnation too, but if you guys can see, I had to turn on my overhead light, so the lighting is a little yellow, but I'm gonna go ahead and put make a few of these and put them in the freezer, and then hopefully the white will be ready to pipe. Okay, I went ahead and put the flowers into the freezer, and I'm going to just go ahead and place them on here before they start to soften up again. Now, the white ones did not turn out as good, but it has been so long, an eternity, and I was done waiting. So I just made them, and I'm going to go ahead and do the white ones first because they haven't been in there as long, and I don't want them to soften up before I can get them on here. I took a little bit of the green off so that I could kind of place the leaves afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and cut this Melon Jasmine, and there's the inside. I kind of wish I made it a little brighter, but I still think it's pretty. And the top, this went on forever and ever. I changed the supplier for one of my oils, and it seems like I figured out that in doing that, it has slowed down trace in nearly all of the soaps that I've gotten, or all the soaps that I've made. And I started making this about 2:30 yesterday. I didn't finish it until 7, and it still could have, hardened a little bit before I piped. The white especially was really, really liquidy for the longest time. So there's the inside. It's really pale. It's kind of pretty. I don't know if the camera shows it, but it's got like texture to it. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's like really wavy, but the colors kind of stick out a little bit. It's kind of cool. It smells really nice. I like this fragrance a lot. It's very fruity, and you can smell a little bit of floral jasmine in it. And it just smells really nice. So the peachy color roses, I was able to pipe first. Now I did make a mistake, and I wanted to say this. When I was putting the roses onto the soap, I should have been wearing gloves. And I had a pair next to me to wear, and I forgot to put them on. So always make sure you're wearing gloves when you're doing what I was doing. I don't wear them when I pipe generally because I'm not touching the soap. But if you're new and trying it, I do suggest wearing gloves You don't want to get lye on your hands. Definitely it will burn. I've done it before. It actually splashed up one time on my cheek, and I had a burn on my cheek. So I should have put the gloves on, but this soap was like, it took so long to make. I kept coming back to it and checking it, and I would pipe one, and then it wouldn't work, so I put it back in the bag, and it just was kind of all over the place with this soap, so I had forgotten to put them on when I was placing the flowers. So don't do what I do, or did. It is so chilly here. It is like, it went from me being able to open my windows every day to in the 40s, and it has rained nonstop for, this is the third day. I do like that it's gotten cooler, so it can feel more like the holidays, but this smells so good. I love it. Someone, or I've had a few questions lately about soda ash, if I get it and what I do, and I have mentioned this before, but I don't generally get soda ash, and I don't know what causes it. Sometimes, every once in a while, I will, and I don't do anything different with my soap. I always make it and just leave it right here on my table. I don't cover it, I don't put it in the fridge, and I don't spray it with alcohol or anything like that. So, if it's a certain oil or temperature of the soap, I don't really know. But if I do get it on the rare occasion, all you do is turn on your tea kettle, let the steam come out, and very carefully kind of run your log in the steam, and it comes right out. That's my suggestion for that. It works great. So thanks so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.